Hi all, it's Jerry here. I just thought I'd show you my last few hauls. Other people have been showing off what they've been getting for crafting, and I thought I'd show off a few of my hauls. These are not all in one day, and actually they're over a few weeks, but they're really cool. And they're not all for Cricut and stamping and card making and paper crafts. Some of it's for quilting and stuff. First of all, this was totally free. I went to a friend and told him that I needed a piece of plywood. I know he's a contractor and stuff, so I know he has this extra. That I needed a piece of plywood to use to make an ironing surface for my quilting, so I didn't have to get out the big ironing board all the time. So he said he'd give me one. He had scrap, he'd give me one. And look what he made me. See how cool? Now I can cover it and turn it into an ironing surface with one of the things from one of my hauls. From my recent Hobby Lobby haul, I bought, first of all, I bought this pile. This is heat resistant quilt batting for making things that you want to use in heat, like oven mitts. As a matter of fact, it came with a pattern for an oven mitt, and it has directions, and it says you have to increase the size of it. So I can scan this and bring it into Design Space and increase the size, because I have the 12 by 24 mat if I need it, and cut out the pattern at the right size for my hand, because I have a horrible time finding oven mitts that fit my hand and my arms. Plus I can use whatever colors I want on it. So isn't that cool? Then also at Hobby Lobby that same day, I found this pretty package of paper. This is Garment District, and it's got all sorts of pretty patterns in it. It'll make lovely card backs and envelopes. Because what I'll do is I'll use it as a layer on the card, and then I'll also make an envelope in it with the pattern on the inside so that it matches the card. And what I'll do with this is I'll cover this board with this and with some old canvas I've got sitting over there that I had bought years ago to make a stocking out of, and I'll cover it with some of that canvas material, and I'll have a nice ironing surface to iron quilt pieces with. That same day at Hobby Lobby, I also found a pack of canvas paper, like watercolor paper, but it's more of a canvas texture. And what's really cool is the back of it is really super thick. That'll make some interesting stuff too when the paper's all gone. And because I couldn't resist it at Hobby Lobby, these two fat quarter packs of purple material. Aren't they gorgeous? And look, they got ribbon on them. We would use the ribbon in cards. And two jelly rolls of pretty fabric. They'll also make a nice quilt. And then the ribbon I can use on a fabric. That's what I got at Hobby Lobby the last time I went to Hobby Lobby. Too cool. Set that away now. Okay. The last time I went to Joann's, I only got a couple of them, but they're really cool. First of all, I got this box of bead bags for a couple of reasons. They organize small hanks of ribbon, and they organize beads and other stuff. And I got them. They're a pack of 300. They weren't that expensive. And they're by Doris. They're in the jewelry making aisle. And then I found in the jewelry making aisle this huge bag of flat back beads of jewels, all different sizes. It says it's a pound, and there's different sizes in them, so you can put them on with pop dots or with glue dots. Far out. And a pack of metallic distress paints. That'll make awesome backgrounds for my cards. So that's what I got my last. Oh, and one other trip to Joann's. I also got a couple of, just a couple of Zig 2-way glue pens, just for doing the intricate cards. So that's my last couple of things at Joann's. My last trip to Michael's was rather boring. I only got 2 things. This lovely pack of Recollections paper was on sale, 40% off. 80 sheets. It's called Tattered and Worn. All sorts of pretty patterns. Again, backgrounds, using on backgrounds and layers on cards. And then since there's more than one of each thing, then you cut an envelope out of it and fold it with the pattern side inside so that it matches the card. Totally wonderful. And then this Pound of Love yarn. I'm making an Afghan, and it's really going to be big. So every time I go to Michael's, I get another package of yarn for my Afghan. And I just toss that over in the pile over by the sock monkey. And also, my last trip to either Joann's or Michael's, I also got some other distress paints, again, for backgrounds for cards and stuff. Totally cool. It was in the drawer here. Then my last couple of trips to Tuesday Morning, I totally lucked out and got a whole bunch of rolls of washi tape. And you can see I've been into the washi tape already. As a matter of fact, I used the washi tape to secure the pocket card that we've been discussing on one of the lists, on one of the groups. See, I made a Design Space file for this to do this. And I think I figured out how to keep that score line from disappearing when you move it with actual coordinates. You know how it says inch and then it's got the decimal point and then the digits after it? Make sure you try doing that with a full 3 digits after the decimal, and I think it'll move precisely without disappearing on you. So that's a cool idea. I got all that washi tape, and then of course they had quilting fabric, fat quarter bundles. And I got 2 of each of these. This one, it's a nice set. And this one, that's a nice set. I can get probably a whole small quilt out of that. Like I said, I got 2 of each of them. And then I got 4 of these absolutely beautiful sets of the reds. 4 of these. And these again have ribbon on them that we can use, that I can use on cards. I have 4 of these. And then in the paper sections, and again, this was not in the same trip, I got this pad of paper, and it's all of them have texture, and like this top one, they're all blues, and this top one even is the design is flocking. Isn't it pretty? And then there was this thing of cardstock, and again, it's textured. I've already been into it. I used it to make a balloon box card for one of the kids at church. And then I found one trip, 1, 2, 3 packs for $6.99 of Bazille cardstock. For $6.99 a pack. Then one of these small packs, and this will make card backgrounds. These are some nice ones, and it again has a really nice heavy piece of chipboard on the back that we can do. I could do something nice with. That's a really heavy piece of chipboard. I wonder if my machine will cut that. That's awfully thick. Then I found a pack of Mambi sheets. These are so pretty. There's some metallics in there and stuff. Oh, I wonder if I could scan that and then get the machine to fussy cut around that. Couldn't hurt to try to fussy cut around the glitter for some of the pieces. Wouldn't that be cool? I'm gonna try that. And then just a box. Then just a pad of regular papers again. Again, card-based backgrounds and envelopes. Lots of fun stuff. So I'm going to be busy for a long, long time. Oh, and one other amazing find. This came from a catalog. I haven't opened it yet, but it's really cool. See? A dry iron. You know, when you're making the t-shirts with the iron-on fabric, they say, don't use steam. They tell you not to use steam, not to use steam. And, you know, when you iron with a steam iron, you still get those dimples and stuff from the holes on the thing. This one doesn't even have anywhere you can put water in. It's kind we learned on when we were kids, if you're my age or whatever. It's heavy, too. Good and heavy. And see? Totally flat foot plate. Totally flat. It'll be great for doing iron-ons and for quilting. Nice and heavy. Nice and heavy. And if I want steam, I can use a spray bottle. So, those are my hauls and my one little tip for the day. And you know, you can make washi tape yourself, by the way. You've got some nice tissue paper that's got a nice pattern to it. Cut it to the width you want in a nice long strip and put it through the Xyron little sticker maker with repositionable adhesive, because washi tape is repositionable. And you've got your own washi tape where you take plain white, color it and stamp it, cut it to the width you want, and put it through your Xyron machine, again with the repositionable adhesive, and you've got custom washi tape, your own. Look at, you know, you'll never look at the tissue paper you get in packages and stuff again and guess. You'll just keep it. I got mine all in my drawer over here, all packed away, really cool. So those are my recent hauls. And later on, I'll show you what I do with them. I'm going to try a couple of other things to see with my iron and stuff, and I'll report on that later. So hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. Bye.